Today marks a special milestone for the second longest serving president in Jackson State University's history.
Yeah, 16 WAPT's Aaron Pickett sat down with him for an exclusive conversation as he celebrates his birthday.
Well, Megan and Troy, former Jackson State University President Dr. John Peoples turns 100 years old today. I was honored to have a chance to talk to him about his long life, one that has been very well lived.
In German, Dr. Sean.
Sharp as ever at 100. That was Dr. John Peoples' response to well wishes on this milestone day. He's the 6th president of Jackson State University, but his roots go back further. He's also a graduate, earning his bachelor's degree in mathematics. During his time on campus, he was a football player, ran track, even served as student body president. It's also where he met the love of his life.
Jackson State was so much a part of my life. That's why I met my wife, Mary, at Jackson State.
They eventually got married and moved up north. It was during his time in Indiana where he received a call from a mentor that would change the course of his life, a call he almost ignored.
At that time, I was going to be, so I thought, a mathematics teacher. He said, well, that's okay, but with the president, you have mathematics people working for you. I didn't think much about that because I didn't see myself being a president of a university.
Dr. Peoples said the segregated South was not a place he wanted to return to, but his mentor insisted. So he talked to his beloved Mary, and they packed up their 2 young children and headed back to Mississippi. He became president in 1967. During that time, Jackson State was pivotal in the civil rights movement. In May 1970, he faced his greatest challenge, law enforcement firing at students on campus, an encounter that had a tragic end.
I remember a lot of things. I guess most people know about the killings at Jackson State. That's the thing I remember most.
With 2 students dead and more than 20 hurt in the shootings, there was no graduation that year. However, 51 years later, the class of 1970 finally received their diplomas. Speaking at that ceremony to recognize their golden class was their then president, Dr. John Peoples.
Dr. Jackson State is living and will live beyond the killings. They were bad, and they still have they left the bullet marks on the building.
Dr. Peoples served as president for 17 years and is still beloved by alumni near and far. After living 100 years, he's still offering sage advice for this generation.
You stay in there and get a good education, and there's no telling how far you can go. You'll probably go farther than I did.
He is remarkable. Now, Dr. Peoples mentioned his beloved wife, Mary, many times during our interview. They have been married for 75 years.